Morning everyone. It is a chilly morning this morning, although now the sun's coming out, it's quite nice. But today I'm going to attempt to start Wally. So just need to see if I can get the ute in. It's going to be better for me to bring the ute in, open this up and come in this way, or can I come in from the other way? We're going to find this out together. We'll see how we go coming in this way. I am going to see if it'll have any life in it, and if it does, then there's a chance I can jump start it. If it doesn't, then I'm going to go and get the gen set and the battery charge. Oh, we've got lights. Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll hook her up. We'll see how we go. The two batteries that I can reach, we're reading 8.8, so obviously very low. I'll let that just charge up, that one battery, for 5 minutes, and then we'll see if we can give it a crank. So what's happened in the last couple of days? Not much really. So yesterday I didn't film. That's because I went to town and I did another 2 flight lessons. So I'm getting very close to going solo, which is exciting. We got up to doing landings. So landing a plane is quite interesting, quite scary until you sort of know what you're doing, and then it's all right. So yeah, no, that was very exciting. Henry he finished off that spraying that he needed to do, and then he's got all his gear down at Hatton's there ready to go for Monday. It's Thursday at the moment, the 20th. Henry's got the weekend off. He's gone to Perth. He's doing country week hockey, so hopefully he comes back all in one piece, and all the boys do as well. Yeah, I'd normally sort of go to that, but we got holidays next week, so it was just a bit too close to head off to that. And I reckon doing like 6 to 8 games over 2 days would probably do my back in, so I just opted out. So what am I doing today? I am wanting to start Wally, and I want to move it out there. Then going to get the service trailer, bring the service trailer down with our air compressor on there and our diesel oil mix. Because I was planning to use this for spreading your rear, I never sprayed it with diesel oil, so I need to do that. And why do we do diesel oil? We do it to try and stop rust. So you get your rust, your corrosion. It's a very high corrosive environment, so things rust. But we started spraying this bin as soon as we got it, which is 2016 is when we got this bin. So yeah, you wouldn't think that it's a 2016 model. So I wouldn't think that. I'd think it'd be newer than that. So we try to keep the gear in pretty good condition. So yeah, I'll get the diesel and oil and spray basically every square inch of it, and that way it's all covered. And then yeah, hopefully if someone wants to buy it, they can buy it and they'll get good use out of it. So I want to do that. Then I'm going to bring it back in. I've got Dad out here today. Mum and Dad are coming out. We've got stuff to do for June 30. So yeah, they're all coming out. So when he's out here, I want his help so I can lift this off safely. Doing it by myself could be a bit interesting because I can only lift one corner at a time, so it could be a bit sketchy. So doing it with 2 people, a lot better. Because then I want to get the flexi tank and mount that on there. So, but I can do that another day if I have to, because Dad has sold his Nissan. He's upgraded to an Everest, so he's going into full retired mode. And yeah, that's because the Everest has got a shitload more power and can tow his caravan, whereas the Nissan struggles a fair bit, doesn't have the power. So we're going to get his 2A, his spotlights, his cell phone booster out of there, so that can all go in the new car. So I've been talking for a little bit. Let's see if this thing starts, eh? Oh, you know what? Oh, Wally, hey? Geez, I did not think that was going to happen. just see in the back of my ute. I've also at some point going to go down to Hatton's. I need to put those gas bottles onto my house there so that there's hot water at the house for when the cleaners come when we're not there. I've also got chains and padlocks as well to put on those new gates down there, so just go and install them just to secure our secure the boundary. It's a cold morning, and Wally hasn't obviously been started for well over a month, so I'm just going to give Wally a bit of encouragement to help start on the he's tired. He needs some waking up. I can't believe that Wally started. So what I'll do, I need to wait for air pressure to build up. I'll then pull it out of the shed, and I'm going to leave it out there, leave it running, and I'll go and get the air compressor, the spray gun, the diesel oil, everything I need to get this thing going. Now you might be wondering, why don't I just spray it in here? We have done that before, and it's just really bad for me because there's no wind or breeze out here, and I get covered in it. And so does the shed. So just better to pull it out and do it in the open air. Oh, the problem is we've got vehicles in here that just do not start. I can guarantee that the old Terracan is not going to start, and I need that to get out of the way. Right, let's see. How am I going to squeeze my body into that? Let's just see if it starts. That would be a no. Alright, so let's grab some jump leads, and I'll hopefully the leads will reach, and we'll just go off the Triton there. Then I'm going to need to move the Triton so that I can fit into the Terracan. Right, take a guess. What do you reckon the volts of this battery are at? If you guessed 11.6, you were correct. Okay, so what we've got in here, down here I believe, yep, that's our diesel oil mix just there. So, God, I can't even remember the ratio we go. It's definitely, it's definitely not 50-50, it might be 75 diesel, 25 oil. That will hopefully be enough for me. That's all fingers crossed on that, so I don't have to come back to the shed. Now we have done it a few different ways. We've got this gun here, which is a Kero gun. We've used these in the past. We've also, as I drop it everywhere, we also have used that. Now I probably should just go back and watch the video from last year on which one I used. We've had good results with both. We've used these ones, like the paint guns before, because the diesel oil just wasn't coming out in a good enough spray. You want to mist it on. You don't want to like paint up. You want to mist it on. You don't want to stream it on. So that nozzle there, sometimes it just streams. But from memory, I think we used that one last year. So don't know if it was a new one. We'll go with this one. We'll go with this one here. Even sounds like there's some stuff in there. So we'll use this. I'll then grab myself a mask. I've got gloves in my ute. I might even see if I've got one of those condom suits in the bar and grill there, and yeah, we'll head down. Alright, I think Wally should be hopefully good to turn off now. It's been running for about half an hour. So I'm going to hope that when I want to reverse this into the shed once we're all done, that it's going to work for me. We shall see. Alright, so with the diesel oil, it's quite literally just painting the whole thing. But mainly, yeah, I don't really need to paint like all of this. Where it starts to get corrosive is you want to, you know, start get in here any joint on the machine. You want to get all that, and just any moving part, any augers, everything like that. So it's just to yeah, like I said, just to prevent corrosion. Now, a little while ago, I did get someone, had a few people actually comment, wondering what it is that the mask that Henry's wearing, because I wanted to get one themselves. So this is the mask. It's 3M, and I don't know if there's a identifying number on it for you, but essentially look for the one that's got the 6 straps. This is my mask, so I got this first, and the reason I went for this mask here is it's a lot sturdier on your head, so you got 3 straps, which is good. But the main reason, now if you're like me and you run hot and you get really hot really quick, especially if you've got a mask on your face and you start sweating, I don't know what it is about this one, but somehow it feels like well, I like to say air conditioning. When you're breathing in, it also sucks from I don't know, it somehow keeps your face cool. It doesn't make sense because, well, you got your nose thing there, so you can see how it would suck, because obviously you don't want to suck any air from the outside around the seal, which that doesn't happen. I don't know how it works. It just doesn't, you don't get as hot and sweaty in these sort of masks. Now this is also brilliant for firefighting. We use this for this. I had to go and get this out of the fire truck because the last person to wear it was my brother when we were at the Boxing Day fire. So it is fantastic for fires. Yeah, you like I said, it'll keep the sweat away from you, and yeah, you're not breathing in the smoke. And I'm wearing it today because I don't really want to be breathing in aspirated diesel and oil. So and I'm wearing, I did find we've got one of the suits, so one of these, so I'll chuck that on because I also it's the beginning of the day and diesel oil gets in your clothes and it absolutely stinks. So I do not want to be smelling like that all day. Well, I'm having fun with the air compressor. It's started and run, and then it's turned off whilst I've been getting ready. So we'll see how much I can get out with the pressure that's in there, and then see if I can start it after that. The other joy I'm going to have is the rip cord on it is about to it's about to rip. So that's going to be fun to deal with as well. So anyway. That's right, that's a bit tight. Righty-o. Well, nothing can ever work, can it? The ripcord just broke. So you can get an idea of what I'm doing. I'm just spraying it on and just trying to do an even layer across the whole lot. And then things like things like the auger there that are corroding away. Yeah, you just give it a nice solid dollop, just so that it's going to stay good. Right, time to fix the damn pull cord now. Alright, painstakingly got it back together. It's a lot shorter than what it was, so we'll see how it goes. But hopefully it's enough. Hopefully that keeps running. We'll get back to spraying. Alright, she's all done. Now I've kept the mask on because I just want to show you guys, fair warning, you're about to see some sweat here. Which is, I'll put you here. Now I don't know if it'll show up in the mask there, but it's not foggy at all. Like, I suppose it's a tiny bit foggy, but wearing this sort of stuff, you know, I get really hot and sweaty, and I just don't know if that shows up in there, but yeah, there's a fair bit of sweat in that. Yuck. And this mask is just brilliant for yeah, keeping the fog off of the screen there, so you're not, you know, fogging up the screen at all. So yeah, just Google 3M, look for the blue one, and the 6 straps. Wish I had a number and I could tell you what it is, but that's the one we use. Right, so my next job, just to get this so it's ready to lift off, is pretty simple. Just got to undo these two at the back, got to undo these two, and I think I'm going to have to, well, I might need to go to the shed. I'll see if I've got a spanner big enough. I should do. We've got a socket that's big enough, but then the spanner would be quicker. Now the two that are going to be fun are this one here, because you've got to squeeze yourself up in here, and the thread is pretty screwed on the on those U-bolts. Now we're selling this, so I'm thinking I'm going to be slack and lazy and use an angle grinder and just cut them off, because I do not want to get underneath and just battle with that for about an hour. Now, like I said, it's for sale. It's a 2016 build. It's a 26 footer, 26 cubic meter capacity. It has got the upgraded motor, so it's a 35 horsepower Vanguard. Petrol, so your augers fold out, and then we've got 2 remotes, and you know, you can run all 3 bins at the exact same time. We used to do it on the Seedhawk, and yeah, it's a great bin for anyone who is looking for one. So if you're looking for one and you want to purchase this one, send us an email and we'll get in touch. Right, let's undo some load straps. Give you an idea of just how much crap is on the thread and how hard it would be to undo. well, they are hard to undo. Yes, I know it's slack, but means that I can get the job done. Right, while we pack Wally away, while I pack all my gear away, will Wally start? No, I've got the isolator off. Okay, now will Wally start? You leave it running for half an hour and it does that. Oh, Wally. Rightio, that's off, and it'll stay there until someone comes and buys it. So we'll close the shed and we'll take this up to the shed. I need to wash the tray because the tray hasn't been washed yet. Oh, no, hang on, I need to lock this. Getting ahead of myself. So the tray hasn't been washed yet, so I need to give the tray a wash, and then I'll be able to mount up one of those flexi tanks onto the back of it. So yeah, be good. Alright, the Wally's all clean, ready to roll. We've just finished doing Dad's ute, getting the two-way and all that stuff out of there, so that's all sorted. So now I'm just going to chuck the Flexian tank onto Wally. Now I need to get the second one, well the first one I took off, so the back one. Don't know if I'm going to have enough room because we've got a pile of stuff behind it, but we'll make it work. Now I need to get that one because that one's got, well, I wouldn't say it's sealed, but the manhole at the top has got a cover over it, sort of, and it just helps with reducing the amount of splash that's going to happen. The lids on these things we lost years ago, so yeah, this is the mountain I'm talking about. Got to get there, got to get even. I'll make it work. Might have been a bit hard for you guys to see with the sun in your eyes that whole time, but we've got it up here. I've got it on. Now it's not flush or even. As you can tell, it's a little bit on the piss, but it's all good. I've got it up there, and all I'm going to do is I'll get the forklift and I'll just push it to where I desire so I can get in the middle. I'm going to go down a bit on that. I've turned the telehandler off because I need to get a pry bar on each one in order to get my chains off, but in order of weight distribution, I've sort of gone Yeah, basically bang in the middle, so it's over you know, a fair bit of weight's over that, but also over the front. And I didn't want to go all the way. I put it this way, I don't know how long my hose is going to be now, because it's got to come out and now around to fill up Henry. So a hose could actually be too short now to do that. So ideally you'd want to just have it right at the very back, and then it's, your hose is no issue. But I don't want to do that, because then we will run into issues of yeah, you got too much weight at the back. Remember how heavy flexi is? You got way too much weight at the back. So we'll leave it there. I'll yeah, get a pry bar and pry these chains out. Alright, so I've got it fairly close to being pretty even. It's like 22 centimeters, 23 centimeters, 24-ish I think, and I can't remember what that one was up there. It's all very close. So I've got the two straps that I could save from when I took these off the truck. So I'm going to use those two to go over, just like we did with them before, and then I'll do 4 of these chains. Those are from the Norrish, and I've got 2 more. Well, I'll find 2 more in a shed, because the other one on the other side's knackered, and some chain, and yeah, we'll chain them all up, just so it's, yeah, an extra bit of support to hold it on there. Right, she is secured and tied down, so straps are on, they're tight, and I've managed to find enough chain and D-shackles in order to get the actual, yeah, security of it tied down. Now these are all very tight. I had a few issues. I wanted to use oh, come around here. I wanted to use the big ones, but the big ones are too long for me to get over the lip here, and if you see that, it's getting very close to being like I can't twist it because it hits the frame. So I've been able to make do with what I've got, but there's only one big one on there, and this one here might actually be a little bit too small, but it's the only one that I could really get to work. So I'll just keep an eye on these, and if I have to, I'll buy some slightly bigger ones and just put them in. Obviously with the flat top trailer, it's got it's flat the whole way along, so you didn't have this issue of getting caught on the lip like I am now. But anyway, it's on, it's done. I've still got to get wire and just go around and lock these turnbuckles in place, and I've also got to put the hose on, but that'll be a next week job. Yeah, I do need to go down and get those gas bottles off my ute and go and lock up some gates down at Hatton's there, so that's what I'm going to go do now, and then yeah, I'll attack this job next. So yeah, that'll be the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you in the next one.